morning, everybody. Actually, it's early afternoon. You're watching Echowood Holsteins YouTube channel, and we're getting ready to chop corn silage, which I really like chopping corn. So anyhow, we've got this concrete pad out here. It's like 300 by, I think it's almost 300 feet wide, 280 or something like that. 280 going this way, and then 300 going this way. And this is last year's corn silage pile. So is what we did is we split it. Like when it was all the way down here to this end. We're looking to the east now. And when we started feeding it, we basically cut it in half this way, and we fed the north half of it. Actually north 60% probably. So then this face right here, this silage, you call that the face, it sat idle all summer, never touched it, and we had a bunch of spoilage on it, obviously, because of the air getting to it, and that's all laying over there. So that needs to get hauled on the field. And then back here in the back, we've got Kevin digging out the haylage underneath the corn silage. I forgot that we had a haylage pile that was underneath this corn silage pile. And hi, Kevin. Anyhow, we had this back here was all haylage, and then last year when we chopped corn, we piled the corn on top of the haylage, and now we got to go to the other end of the pile, and we got to bring the corn silage down here to this side. So we're trying to clean this mess up before we add any more corn silage to it. So that's what Kevin's doing. And we plan on chopping, this is Tuesday, we plan on chopping tomorrow, which would be Wednesday. A lot of people have started already, but our corn was pretty long day corn and it wasn't ready. So now it is. We got to get going. But here we're up on the pile. We're looking down off the edge right now. So this whole area is going to get filled in with corn silage, and then up there on the other side. So we pulled like 3 tires back, and then there was probably about 4 tires on top of every one to hold it down. So the wind, so when the wind and stuff blew this summer, spring, fall, it didn't take the plastic for a ride. So then down here on this end is how we fed this. I was telling you, we split the pile in half, and then we came up here, and then when we got up here, we started working this around like at an angle, and we're coming around, and right now this is where we're at. So this is straight down the pile, so we got like a 45-degree angle here. We're gonna take this big area and we're gonna move it down where Kevin's working so that we can feed last year's corn silage off the end of the pile, not up here. And we got room down there to put it. So we're gonna move it down there because it's been sitting for a year. It's really powerful stuff. The starch is almost 40 in it. Digestibility is in the 70s. And the cows will milk a lot better on it with the same amount of corn that we're feeding them. Like if we could feed this year's corn right away, but then we'd have to, or corn silage, right after we chop it or 3 weeks later, but it's not gonna be near as good because it takes at least 6 months for that corn silage to actually become really good, where it's more digestible and the kernels come softer. Even though you run it through a processor, it still takes time for that silage to become basically better feed, more digestible. So it's worth a lot of money to feed last year's corn silage, which is this pile right here, and let this year's corn silage sit in here and cook until this is gone. And so that's what we're doing. We got a big project here today. We're working on it. We'll get her done, And then the plan is tomorrow to start chopping. And Kevin's down here, he's wondering what am I supposed to do, so I better get down here and talk to him. Yep, that's what I thought. He's wondering what I'm supposed to be doing. Right, Kevin? Holy cow, I almost trashed the GoPro. I forgot it was on the corner of the bucket. Took off like a madman. Then I thought of it. But hey, it's still there. Everything's good. So now I'm gonna get in the Steiger, push some of that feed around. We got the corn silage, or the old haylage, heifer haylage, all out of the way now, and we're gonna start pushing this corn silage that was on top of the haylage back over here to this side, and then we'll start bringing it from the other end, packing it in here. So Kevin's up here now. He's just getting ready to get going on that, digging that out of there. It's packed so tight, that's why we need him to do it. It's just, we'd wreck whatever we own trying to dig that out. So here we are pushing the silage down. Kevin's got it quite a bit dug out here. We got a lot moved and actually pushed down there already, but he's digging it out, then he moves so we can push it, and then goes back at it again. So we'll probably have about 5-6 days of chopping. We got about 600 acres to chop. Probably at least 6 days actually. 100 acres a day is a pretty good day. We probably got about a third moved, or close to half of what we got to move. It's going pretty good. Going good here. We just about done. Got a couple more pushes and we'll have her done. We still got to take more off the face of this side of this corn silage pile tomorrow for the heifers. Put it on that little pile over there. But another thing we found out a little while ago, we aren't going to be chopping until Thursday, so we got all day tomorrow to get ready, which we didn't think we were going to have, so it'll work out all right. But you can see here we got it, pretty much got it moved what we wanted to. Kevin's gone. Just cleaning up that few little trails here. Square. We'll feed off of there tomorrow and string